Hello, friends, and welcome to Figure Study, where we appreciate the form in Transformers, or transforming condiment containers. Today, we are taking a look at the Heinz Burger Blaster. Now, you may recall that video I put out a while back for the transforming U-Haul truck that I'm still not entirely sure what it is. I mentioned that this was a thing that I don't remember if it actually existed or not, but I was pretty sure it existed. Turns out it did exist. And I have one. I have two, actually. Long story. But yeah, this is the Heinz Burger Blaster. And I'm really just... This thing is so stupid and fun. I love it. So, yeah, it's a ketchup bottle. It's like a full-sized H-57 ketchup bottle. It's got not a whole lot of molding in it because, I mean, there's not a whole lot of molding in a ketchup bottle itself. But, you know, it's got the edges like a ketchup bottle normally does with some obvious transformation bits. They molded in the 57s all the way around. Interesting thing to note, anyone who has trouble with the twist cap ketchup bottles in diners and stuff like that, if you turn it and you smack the 57 with your palm, that will actually get the ketchup to come out a lot faster. Just a little tidbit in case you didn't know that. So yeah, they molded in the 57s. There's, again, some more transformation stuff up there. And then the top, I'm actually really impressed with how this came out. Like, it actually has that clear bit to sort of emulate what it looks like in a ketchup bottle. And I'm not sure if this is going to come through. I'm going to try, but the top here, I think it is actually like that thin metal, and it even does... Let's see if you can hear this. It makes the little click that an open ketchup bottle cap makes. That is so stupid and neat. I love it. Such a neat little detail. And last bits of detail are the stickers. Now, apparently this comes without the stickers applied, and when you got it, you did actually have to send away for this. When you got this, you applied the stickers yourself. And these stickers look like fairly legitimate bottle stickers. Like, just all the little details on there, all the info, the ingredients. Although I think that those aren't actually in here. The front too, the main label, also nicely detailed. I mean, keep in mind, this is from, you know, back in the 80s, so I think the labels have changed a bit since then. But yeah, this is really cool. And in case you're wondering what the bottom has, that stuff on the bottom. So yeah, this is a stupid little thing that's just a ketchup bottle, and I love it. So now transformation is super simple, so I'm just going to do it on camera. No big, like, you know, it'll take like a couple of seconds. Yeah, like this at first glance, I think it's great. You could honestly mistake this for a regular ketchup bottle. Now to transform, one of the first things you do is you push this in, and when you push that in, you actually twist the cap. So push that in and twist, and that'll start the transformation. You just keep twisting, and then the spring-loaded cockpit will pop up. Then, underneath here, you can start folding out the wings. And once they fold out enough, they will actually cause this to pop out. And when this pops out, you can pull it out the rest of the way, hinge it up, and that will just tuck in right there. There you go. Now, because this is a 30-year-old toy, this wing is a little bit floppy, so what I found works is by putting it up in the proper position and just pushing it forward slightly. That helps to friction it in place. And do it for the other side too. And now, there we have the Burger Blaster as the Burger Blaster. And I love this thing. Almost had a sneeze. Didn't sneeze. This thing, it's so dumb, and I so love it. I mean, it's a ketchup bottle on its side with like wings, a tail, and a cockpit, and it actually works as a spaceship. It almost looks kind of like a pig spaceship from the front. But this thing is so stupid, and I love it. I mean, the silhouette still looks like a ketchup bottle, but when you turn it and pull out all these bits, it does actually read as a spaceship, and that's very cool. The cockpit is actually surprisingly detailed. It's, I mean, you know, there's not a ton in there, but you've got the nice clear dome with the seam going along the top there. It's kind of hard to see, but there's like a little bit for like a control panel in the front there, which is sitting way too far away from the head. And the head is great too. There's just like a little, that's hard to tell with all the glare, but there's actually like a kid's head in there with a baseball cap on. Very, very silly and great. The wings are just, you know, folded out bits of ketchup bottle, but flip it over, they actually molded in some, like, you know, flying machine wing panel molding. It's very impressive that they put that level of detail in something this old. And they also have some nice, almost circuitry-like detail underneath here. This is where you can reach the battery compartment. And I don't have batteries in this thing because it takes a 9-volt battery, and who has a freaking 9-volt battery on hand these days? I mean, I will eventually probably get one just to see what it does, but I don't know. I don't even know if the electronics in this thing work anymore because it's so old. And then on the back, you can see that the tailpiece here, that becomes the actual, you know, the tail. It's a nice tail-like shape and everything, but that actually covers up the thrusters. And the thrusters are very simple, but, you know, they look like they obviously will light up, or should light up. Just like this light up here. Again, I'm not entirely sure like how all this is supposed to work in tandem when the electronics are powered, but yeah, that's the back end of a spaceship. It's so simple, and I have way too much fun transforming it back and forth because it's all just like spring-loaded stuff, and you just twist and then boom, ketchup bottle, and then turn it back into a spaceship. It's like twist, pop, and ding. There you go, spaceship. It's such a simple transformation, but it's very effective, and this thing is ridiculously stupid, and I love it so much. Major thank you to my wife for getting this for me for an early Christmas gift. Yeah, I kind of accidentally ruined the surprise when I ordered myself one. That's why I have two. But this is just so ridiculous and cool. I'm very glad I was able to track one of these. Well, she was able to track one of these down. So yeah, it's simple, it's dumb, but it's fun. It's like, you know, from back in the 80s when toys were made with a lot more effort. Not effort, a lot more quality materials, I guess you could say, went into most toys by default. Not to say that there aren't still quality toys out there. Just, you know, this is like a stupid little thing you sent away for, and this thing is better than, like, just quality-wise, than a lot of stuff you can buy in a store. So, it is what it is, but, you know, times, inflation, all that stuff. Anyway, not going to get into that, but yeah, this thing, very cool. Not sure if you're going to be able to find one for yourself, because I was only, you know, I've only ever seen this going on sale at eBay, but it's surprisingly affordable for a 30-year-old toy. I think it was like the one my wife got, this one that already had the stuff applied and all that, was like $20, and I got myself one that's still like basically original. The box is a mess, but the box that came with this one is actually in pretty good shape, so I'll probably just switch them. But anyway, yeah, the one that I ended up getting was like $40, but the stickers weren't applied yet, so it still came with the sticker sheet, still came with the original instructions. Just really good condition. So, you know, $20 to $40, definitely not bad for this little weird bit of nostalgia, because this is just so stupid and cool. Anyway, that's enough of that. Thank you everybody for watching. That has been my look at the Heinz burger blaster. It's so goofy. I love it. Anyway, thank you again for watching. As per usual, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Any combination of those three would make me a happy Rob. And remember, art is more than meets the eye, and more than the sum of its preservatives.